Really happy.
What do you think of the young talent that they've accumulated that you're going to join?
Yeah, they have something really good going on. So, yeah, super happy to join a special group.
When you hear your name get called, what's the first thing that goes into your mind?
I was just thinking of my family. Not too much about the team, just so happy that the Sharks picked me and super grateful for that.
Well, you talked about to play with Macklin Celebrini, and now you see Keaton drafted at 9. What do you make of just what they have and the players that they have in Macklin?
Yeah, Macklin is one of the best in the world. So Sharks are really happy to have him, and I saw Keaton was going 9, so super happy for him. He's a good guy too.
So the lining of your jacket, there were photos from the draft, 3 years ago, right, when your brother was drafted. Like, what did that mean to you to be there that day? How did that help you today?
I think he has helped me a lot because I know what I'm going through, and I have seen it before. So I think it has helped me a lot. Yeah.
Like, did you know what to expect today? Just having seen him do it.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little different now when the teams is not here, but I was knowing what to expect, and it was good.
Ivar, congratulations.
Thank you.
When did you know that the Sharks would pick you?
What?
When did you know that the Sharks would pick you?
When they call my name.
Just can you talk about just the emotions of just the last month or so, and maybe not knowing where you're gonna go? You're gonna go here, you're gonna go there. You maybe read that. Just how just emotional has it been?
Yeah, it's been pretty much some meetings, going around and thinking, and so happy that it's over and I'm at Sharks. So super excited to join the organization.
Ivar, it is Ivar, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You feel ready to be in the NHL next season?
Yeah.
How do you? There are things in the summer you'd like to sort of work on to make sure you're in the NHL this summer or this fall? Or how do you see things in terms of where you are right now?
I think just work on everything. Train with good guys, good coaches, and try to prepare me as good as I can.
Is there an NHL building? Maybe, obviously you're going to go play at the SAP Center, but is there a building that you maybe are most excited for, a place to visit in the United States that you might get to now?
Yeah, maybe New York. I've been there one time before, so that would be cool.
Who was with you today? Your parents, two brothers, right?
Yeah, my mom and dad, 2 parents, 2 brothers. And then my cousins, 2 cousins, their parents, and my mom's parents.
Have you watched a lot of Celebrini highlights just to see the type of talent you can enjoy?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to not see them on the internet, so yeah.
What do you make of just how good he is, and now to know that you'll be playing on the same line?
Yeah, that would be sick. Just give him the puck and he will fix it, but yeah, he's a special player.
Have there been any current NHL players that have been concerned in this process?
What do you say?
Have there been any current players in the league that have given you any advice throughout the draft process?
At the Worlds, they was telling me just to enjoy the moment and take care of your family, be with them, and share it with them.
Did you meet Macklin at Worlds? Did you met him?
I played against him, but I didn't meet him.
No conversation or anything?
No.
Was it special to share this moment with your friend Vigo?
Yeah, I saw him some minutes ago, so I was giving him a hug, and that was special.
Were you kind of hoping he would last until 9?
Yeah, that was close. That would be sick. Yeah.
What have your conversations with Mike Greer been like? To meet him in Buffalo, I guess. You just talked to him just now. What was he saying to you?
Yeah, we had a dinner in Buffalo on the combine, just to get to know me and get to know the organization. And now when he called me, he was happy and was excited to see me at next week.
Have you ever been to the Bay Area, San Jose, San Francisco, any of that?
I've been to LA once, so yeah, I know what it is a little bit.
What are you most excited to see in San Francisco or San Jose or Oakland or any of that area?
Just arena.
For sure, fans who haven't seen you play, describe your game. What do you feel your strengths are as a player? Maybe some things you need to work on.
I'm a good offensive hockey player with good hockey IQ. Works really hard and can play all over the ice, and the coach can put me in every situation.
Sharks posted a video of you getting a call. Who was that call from? Was that Mike Reed call?
Yeah, I have talked to Mike and Celebrini and Stenberg too.
So what did Celebrini tell you?
Like same as Mike. Happy that they picked me, and see you pretty soon.
Do you know Wenberg at all? Or?
No, but he played in Frölunda many years ago, so I watched him play, but I don't know him that much.
What can you take away from a guy like that? You talked about all these people and your brother, a fellow Swede in Wenberg who was at the Olympics. How nice is it to have a player like that from your country on a roster that you're coming into?
That's super nice. It's always nice to have some Swedes around you so you can talk your own language and stuff like that. So yeah, I think he can help me pretty much.
What's the biggest benefit for you playing in the SHL this past season, or against guys who are much older than you, seasoned professionals? What's the biggest benefit for you?
What's benefit?
Just what did you learn the most?
Okay. I think just be around older guys who's playing the game in a long time. That's helped you pretty much, and see how they work every day, how they take care of their body, what they eat and stuff like that's helped me pretty much.
I think of joining a team with so much young talent.
Yeah, it's special. They're a super special group there with a lot of talent, and the next 10, 15 years are going to be pretty special there. The players they've already, and how they've been playing already, obviously taking the jump, they've been exciting teams to watch, and super excited to see where it takes them, and can't wait to get to San Jose and development camp and go from there.
It's a lifelong journey to make it to this day and hear your name called. How did it feel when you finally heard the Sharks call your name?
Yeah, it was incredible. To hear such a great organization, like I said earlier, such a special group with young talent and a team on the uprise is pretty cool. I couldn't be more excited and couldn't be more happy to go to such a great organization. It was exciting. Obviously just the start of the journey now, and get back to the grind and get back to work to eventually try and make that jump to pro, but just super excited to take in the moment today.
When you watch the draft and you see defenseman going and gets down, the Sharks come in 8th, did you have a pretty good sense that they might be taking you?
I think there's always a little bit of thoughts in the back of your head, and see things kind of what's happening throughout the draft. So definitely excited to be here and be with San Jose now, but didn't have too much thoughts. I was just kind of sitting there in a little bit of shock, and when I heard my name called, and obviously when a great organization like that picks you, you get pretty excited. Couldn't be happier.
What kind of conversations did you have with Mike, whether it was at the Combine or leading up to today?
I think they have such a great group of staff there. Meeting them and talking with them at the Combine, having interviews and going out to dinner with them, getting to know them a little more of a special. Super great group of guys that were very kind of nice to me and incredible to get to know. So just kind of the same stuff to talk about with hockey and outside of hockey, getting to know them outside of hockey was cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Do you know your plan for next year? Are you going to go back to Dakota, or try to make the Sharks first and see what happens from there?
Yeah, I think there's lots to talk with. Talk with Mike, obviously, talk with the team there, and talk with my side of people and see what they think is going to be best for the organization and best for me too. So. Gonna see what happens, and but right now just focused on enjoying this moment with my family, and focused on obviously development camp and get back to work. Like I said, it's going to be important summer, and I've worked to kind of take a step in my journey, in my career. So I'm looking forward to that.
What goes through your head when you hear your name announced?
Yeah, I think just kind of pure excitement. Kind of watching all those guys and watching guys he played with and see them get drafted. And super excited for them to see where they land and see where their journey begins, I guess, for them. Super cool to see them, and then finally hear your name called is pretty surreal. It's a special moment, and obviously being drafted by such a great organization was special, and I couldn't be more happy to celebrate with my family.
You and Ivar spent this past year competing against older players. What did you take from that experience, guys going against guys 19, 20, 21, 22, that kind of thing?
Yeah, just kind of learning how to play against those older guys. I think it was competitive, it was hard, it was fun though. Especially being around the older guys as well, learning from them, learning from the things how they carry themselves to them on the ice, stuff like that. Being around those guys was super helpful for me this year, and just competing with them in practice and in games. It was fun and it was hard, and you kind of be able to build that grit to another level.
How much of a step up is it in WHL? People look at your stats and say, well, maybe they're not that eye-popping, I guess, but it's how much of a step up in the competition is it?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, the WHL is such a high-skilled league and such an incredible development league as well, and there's so many incredible players. But being in North Dakota, I mean, it was it's hard hockey. It's physical. I mean, you're playing against 24, 23, 25-year-olds, and they're competing every single night. And you have those tight games. I think our back half of the year, you have a lot of tight games and a lot of close games that kind of you really have to build that strength. It's almost like you're playing playoff hockey from January on. So kind of building that mental toughness, and going through this year, I got a lot better and became a lot better complete hockey player. So I was super happy with it.
You mentioned you'll talk to Mike about what's next. What would you like to do? Would you like to get a chance to play in the NHL next season?
There's two incredible options. It's hard to turn down both. I mean, you have North Dakota, which is an incredible place, we'll have an incredible team next year, and I'm super excited to meet those guys and see the type of group we'll have, and then obviously have the chance to play in the pro, and with such an incredible team and such a team with so many young, skilled hockey players, and even with those older guys too, that give you a bit of leadership, and just excited to be able to learn from them and see them. But there's so many options, and it's hard to say which one's better.
I know you're a defenseman, but your game. A lot of people talk about your offense. You imagined running a power play with Macklin Celebrini on one of the flanks?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, just to be able to pass him the puck would be pretty special too. I mean, watching him at the Olympics and the World Championships and throughout the season, such a special player, and it's pretty cool to see what he's doing. I mean, you see him 2 years ago now and in Vegas get drafted, and then you see him now, and feels like he's been in the league for 10 years now, but it's now his third or fourth now, and it's incredible to watch him.
What does it mean to see an organization that has so many NCAA products with Will Smith, Celebrini, Colin Graff, and now yourself? You see there's a want to have that. Do you feel like you see that, you feel like, okay, it maybe reaffirms your decision to go to North Dakota and play against men when you see the way the Sharks are set up with their top players as well? Yeah,
100%. It's exciting to see that. I would never regret my decision to go to North Dakota. It was a special year, and the players I had around me, and to be in North Dakota was a special place. I was super happy with my decision. The support we had there, the development I had this year, was incredible. It was special, and it's definitely a little bit reaffirming. But I would never regret my decision to go to North Dakota.
Keaton, how's your time in the Western Hockey League with the Victoria Royals helping get to this point? You spent good time.
It was huge. Yeah, I think I'll say a lot of thanks to my coaches there and the management as well. But I mean, James Patrick and Donnie McGillivray played a huge role in my development, both offensively and defensively too. I mean, Jeep was a huge game changer for me. He developed me and kind of obviously took me in when I was 15 I played 16 games when I was 15 and developed me then, and then took me in when I was 16 and really kind of taught me the fundamentals of being the next level player. I mean, you kind of you can't teach what he can teach. He's played 1,500 games in the NHL, and there's not a lot of coaches out there that have that experience. So it's pretty special to play for him.
What's your skill that you think will translate easiest to the NHL next year, and what's the skill that needs the most work?
I think all areas are going to need work, and I mean it's just a start here. So getting that work and putting the work in is going to be exciting, but definitely kind of being able to use my size and my compete level. That's my one consistent thing every single night. I think I know there's going to be ups and downs throughout the season, and there's going to be lots of even throughout games there's going to be ups and downs. But the one thing I can bring consistently to every single game is my compete level, and that's controllable. I can bring. But then obviously my skating too is something I want to work on, and have been, and super excited to get back at it. But that's something I think he's definitely improved, and excited to keep working on.
Is there anybody not here tonight that you want to thank?
Yeah, I think I was pretty lucky to have a lot of my family out here. And, I think I just got to give a lot of thanks to my mom and my sister too, and my whole family. But most importantly, those two. I mean, they've brought me through a lot, and my mom brought me to all the early morning skates, and always my biggest supporter, and my sister too. Super special. I mean, we grew up pushing each other. We were always competitive, and to have her was super honored, and I couldn't be more grateful for that.
How do you describe the moment when you are here, giving him a hug, and just knowing that you're starting this journey together?
Yeah, it was pretty special. I think gotten to know him a little bit over the combine and over the past couple of days too. But to see him and see him both be drafted by San Jose now it was special, and he's such an unbelievable guy. I mean, obviously only known him for a couple weeks now, but from what I've got to know him, it's fun to be around him. He's a funny guy, and super excited to get to work with him and kind of get on that grind and make that jump to goal.
Keaton, you mentioned your family. Are any other athletes in the family, maybe guys who were competitive, either high school or whatever level?
Yeah, well, both my cousins, Kirby and Colton Doc, obviously both play in the NHL, and they've been huge for me too. Growing up with them, being competitive with them, whether it's on the ice, in the gym, they've pushed me so much, and to have them in my corner has been super special. I mean, they're here tonight, and having them cheer me on and be around them for the past couple of years, it's been amazing.
You guys play basketball, baseball? What kind of sports are you?
Yeah, we play a bit of everything. We're pretty active. We play a lot of ping pong too. We'll play anything really. It gets competitive no matter what it is. But the three of us have been pretty close, I think. Colton was a little closer to me in age. He was 5 years older than me, so he was always a little more rough, and I think that kind of built my toughness up for sure. He would always bully me around a bit, and but I couldn't be more thankful for both of them.
Have you been taller than your classmaents for a long time? Did you have a growth spurt at some point?
Yeah, I was always taller. I was always one of the bigger kids, and in both class, I have to rank.
Did Kirby and Colton make you play goalie back in the day?
Not much. I think they probably would have got bored. I wasn't a very good goalie, so I think they maybe threw me a couple times, but I think my passion was always for playing players, so I would always get out, and whether it was ball hockey, I would always be out in the action and get in the mix with them and scrapping it up with them.
I guess Ivar got a call from himself. Did you get a call from him?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Mackin called me too, and kind of talked to me and kind of welcomed me to the organization. I mean, anytime you hear from a player like that, and with all he's accomplished and achieved in such a short time in his career, it was incredible. I mean, you get a little starstruck. I mean, you've been watching this guy. You see him 2024 in Vegas, he drafted, and you see him playing in the NHL, and you kind of like you get a little bit starstruck. But it was cool.
You saw your teammate in North Dakota now, Carson Carroll's get drafted in the top 10. How cool is it that you guys are both top 10 drafters?
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, to play with him and be around him and see him get picked now, it's one of the best parts of the nights as well. I mean, obviously you're super excited to celebrate being picked with your family and kind of your family and friends, but then to see those guys that you played with and get to know, especially Carson too. I mean, he's someone I'm going to play with now, have the opportunity to play with, and yeah, so it's special to see him get picked, and I'm super excited for him and his family as well, and can't wait to kind of give him a text here. I haven't had much time to settle down, but give him a text, maybe a call, and say congrats to him as well.
Any plans to go to this farm?
I don't know. Maybe I'll make a stop out there. Have some time with him and the goats. So we'll see.
So what's it like to join a team with Macklin, Celebrini?
I mean, it's awesome. I think everyone knows how good of a player he is, and he already is at 19. So and all their young talent. I think it's a really good situation I'm going into, and yeah, I can't wait.
Considering you practiced some with Macklin, were you kind of hoping that this would be a spot that you might land in?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on the ice with him a few times this summer, and I mean, it's San Jose is, you know, it's starting to become a spot where I think guys really want to go, and because of guys like Macklin and the talent that they have. So yeah, I couldn't be more happy.
What did you kind of know the Sharks were interested? You know, did you have a good feeling when you talked to them at the combine, or not until they announced your name did you know that, you know, they were going to get you?
I think they, you know, I had really good interviews with them, and you know, really good talks with everyone in their organization. But you just never know. I mean, you know, just takes one team to like you and unpick you. So I'm glad it was them for sure, though.
You see the Sharks trade up and then pick you. What's it mean to have a franchise like that move up just like you?
It feels good. I'm not gonna lie. I think you know, like they see something in me, and that I see in myself as well. So for them to trade up and get me was yeah, it feels great, and I want to prove them right.
When you look at just the drafts that they've had tonight, the Stenberg, Verhoeff, and yourself, and then you look at the young talent, what excites you most about San Jose? Not just obviously the picks, but just the overall feel around the league. Just as like the Sharks are building a powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean, they missed the playoffs by like, you know, a couple wins this year, and like I said, all the young talent they have, it's you know, they're rich with it. So to join that and hopefully be a part of that one day, it's really, really surreal.
Ryan, a couple years ago, you talked about how Colton Roberts really helped you find your footing as a rookie. How did he help you out, and what does it mean to be in the same organization as him again?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I came to the Giants at 15, Colton really, you know, him and a couple other guys took me under their wing and you know, showed me the ropes and helped me out and helped me succeed really that first year. So yeah, I couldn't be more happy to join them, and see you in a few days here.
Forgive me, I just want to get the facts straight. Do you skate with Macklin in the summer? Have skated with him a few times? Like, what's the best way to just describe it?
Yeah, I'd say just a few times. Yeah.
Like just this summer or summer's?
Yeah, this summer's the first summer, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Just in Vancouver?
Yeah, in Vancouver.
You're the fifth highest draft pick in Giants history. You're one of two rookie defensemen at 50 points since Scott Niedermayer. Just what kind of legacy do you hope you're leaving at the G9?
Yeah, I'm really proud of what I did with the Giants. I think, you know, it was unfortunate this year we didn't make playoffs, but, you know, we got our culture right, and you know, going forward, I think they're going to be a great team and organization. But yeah, they did so much for me. The owners, Ron Toigo, management, coaches I had there, everyone treated me so well, helped me succeed, helped me get here to where I am, and I couldn't say enough good things about the Giants and what they did for me.
Were you getting a little antsy there, or like, what goes in your mind when you hear your name announced?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was antsy the entire time. So, but I mean, all those trades happening and everyone moving up and down. Yeah, I was getting a little antsy, and but yeah, I just wanted to end up in a good place like this, and yeah, I'm so happy.
What made you go though? What made you go the college route and choose Denver?
Yeah, for me, I just want to challenge myself. I think going to Denver, I'm going to be challenged with older, stronger guys, and you know, better competition, and yeah, I want to, you know, succeed there. And Denver was the spot for me because I think the coaching staff, you know, their culture, you have a chance to win every year going there, and I mean, a bunch of good players are heading there with me as well, so I'm excited.
Yeah, one of those guys is Daxton Rudolph. How much do you know of Daxton? I think you guys played together before on Team Canada, but how much do you know of him?
Yeah, I know him pretty well. He's a good friend of mine. I think, you know, when you're at those Canada events with each other, you spend almost every day together. So, yeah, I've grown a friendship with him, and I couldn't be more happy he's coming to Denver with me, and we can make each other better and then push each other, and yeah.
Between him and as a fiddler as well, you got quite a few guys that you played against before in the WHL. They were teammates with kind of in that class.
what kind of, when you kind of look at that group and that you're joining, what's kind of the feeling for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of Western League guys who are coming in as freshmen with me, so I think that'll help. I mean, we have seen some familiarity with each other, and can help each other through the process, and it's gonna be good.
Maybe a silly question, but what was the shuffle like to the couch? So you start in the stands, then you go to the, like, what was that like?
Yeah, I don't know. We were playing some chess there, so I just got a tap on my shoulder. Hey, we're gonna move you downstairs, and couch was a little more comfy, so it was nice.
Ryan, what's he most looking forward to playing with the Pioneers? And are you going to maybe catch any Sharks games up at I-25 when they're in Ball Arena?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Those are two exciting teams, so I'd love to go to a game. But yeah, I think Denver is just, I've heard so many good things about it. I can't wait to get there and meet, those guys who just won. And they seem like they have a great group, and hopefully I can integrate into that and help the team win this year as well.
Rumor has it you won a box lacrosse tournament in San Jose when you were a kid. Can you take me through that?
Yeah, I played lacrosse for a while, and our team back in Richmond actually got invited to the U.S. Box Lacrosse National Championships in San Jose. So this is like maybe 7-8 years ago, but so I have been there. I've been to the SAP Center, and I love my time there. I mean, it was awesome.
How do you get into box lacrosse as a kid? You don't hear of many kids playing box lacrosse, a lot outdoors. And how did that translate maybe to your hockey game?
I told a lot of teams to help, like hand-eye coordination, cardio. I think it's a tough sport and really physical as well. So but I think in Richmond it's pretty big, and where I'm from, and it was awesome. We had a good team.
You had some unique stuff going on behind the scenes this year. You're going to be part of a documentary. What was it like getting to know Michael Bublé during your draft year?
Yeah, Michael Bublé, Drew Scott, those are kind of the two guys behind it. It was great. I mean, I'm not a guy full of personality or anything, so it might be a little boring for them at times, but I think it's going to turn out great, and they're going to do a good job with it, and kind of show the world, kind of pull the curtain back a little bit.
What's going through your mind that, you're 17 years old, you had a 20-minute time with Bublé?
Yeah, it was wild. I think a lot of it just came like that, and
it's just,
I mean, he's so energetic and a great guy, and I'm a friend of mine now, so I can say that. So it's pretty cool.
What part of your game are you most excited to work on in Denver?
I think my offense. I think Denver. You look at their team the past couple of years, and they've had guys like Volkamp last year and Buckberger, and Boyum the year before, and a lot of guys like that. So obviously they're doing something right there, and I want to be the next guy like that to come out of there.
If he's there next week in your development camp, are you going to try and pick Camp's brain about what he was like at Denver, things like that?
For sure, yeah. I'd love to talk to him about that and get his insight, and get a step ahead before I even get there.
When you were at SAP Center, did you go to a Sharks game?
No, I think it was in the summertime, so they weren't playing, but we just checked out the building, and I mean, I've only heard great things. So,
what can you tell us about Keaton Verhoeff?
He's a great friend of mine, like his Daxon as well. We played all those Canada events together, and I was fortunate to win too with him. So, he's a really good friend now, and I couldn't be more happy. We got drafted to the same team, and we can go through this journey together.
Did anybody call you from the Sharks? We've heard the both other guys said that Mac and a couple other guys probably. Did you get any calls from anybody?
Yeah, I got a phone call from Mac. That was pretty cool. I mean, I met him and didn't see him, so but I mean, he's such a stud. One of the best players in the NHL. He said that was pretty cool for sure.
So you're friends with Michael Bublé. You play in Vancouver. Now you're against in their division. Something you're maybe looking forward to? Yeah.
I mean, if when that day comes where hopefully I'm playing in the NHL and playing against the Canucks, that would be something special for sure. I don't know how much Bublé would like it, but that would definitely be really special.
Ryan, what have your conversations been like with David Carl and the University of Denver program as they look to repeat as national champions?
Yeah, ever since we started talking, throughout the whole recruitment process. It's been awesome. Those guys know what they're doing, and their pedigree and their wins show for it. So I couldn't be more happy, and also like it just shows what great people they are. Him and Tavis McMillan, they came down to here to support me, Daxon, Ben, and all those guys, and so I know me and my parents were really grateful for that when they came down, and it just shows a lot of their character.
I believe your father is part Japanese and part Taiwanese. Just how awesome is it to represent Asians on a big stage?
Yeah, I look around here, and there's not a whole lot of Asian people. Here for sure, but again, being able to represent that community, I think I've kind of put myself more in a role where I can. I didn't really think about it too much growing up or anything, but now that I'm have a little bigger of a voice, and I'd like to use it to advocate and get out there a little bit.
Ian, how excited are you to be on the ground floor of building San Jose into a championship contender?
Yeah, I mean, they are already a really good team. So I want to develop and become a good player for them, a great player for them, and do whatever I can to help them win. And but they already have a really good team, so got to work hard and got to